Alright, so boom. Spirit Airlines is still the worst airline you can utilize to fly to whatever destination you desire to go to. Now, granted, I haven't flown Spirit in 3 years. I flew Spirit one time in my entire life. In fact, I made a very impassioned video 3 years ago. I was very sweaty. I think I was in a heat wave in the midst of a car that did not have AC, but that's neither here nor there. That's not what we're here to talk about. I made a video talking about my experience flying Spirit and how ass the airline just so happens to be.
The flight was delayed. Why? Because the goddamn pilot was caught in a line with us. Why is the pilot in the line with us to go through scanning to get to the plane? We finally get on the plane. I have never experienced turbulence like this in my life. You would have thought when they put on the plane started twerking too. I'm sitting in the last row. Behind me, I can hear the flight attendants discussing. I hope we land. What you talking about, hope? Huh? What you mean, hope? What you talking about, the goddamn song from Twister and Faith Evans? Hope? Huh? What you talking about, hope? You talking about Obama 2008 campaign? Hope? We will land. Where the confidence?
And over the course of the past 3 years, I've received countless different videos of other people's experiences. And if you were to type in just Spirit Airlines on Twitter, anywhere on social media, you'll see countless different people sharing their experience. You know how when you want to go and board a flight, you want to go somewhere, you try to go and recline your seat a bit after you make it to your chair so you can increase your comfort levels. You can't do that on Spirit. The seats don't recline. It's like sitting in your grandmother's chair who was born in the 1930s. Them seats hard as fuck. You can't move back and forth. The cushion isn't really cushioning, as the urban youth would say. It's absolute ass. Then, you know when you're on an airline, they have the safety pamphlets that are in front of you. So when they go and give the rundown of what to do in the face of an emergency, you would be able to go and take out said safety pamphlet from the flap that's in front of you. Spirit don't got that. They got a damn shoelace instead to hold back the safety pamphlet that you're supposed to utilize in case of an emergency so you would know what to do. To make matters worse, the pamphlet, one page, looking like a brochure to an online college. How am I supposed to know what to do in case of an emergency if you're giving me one page of information? They don't even give out no snacks on the flight. Oh, you was a little bit hungry, you got a 3-hour destination, you sitting in the back, only thing you can eat is hope. Taste some of this premium oxygen. You ain't gonna get no cookies. You ain't gonna get no chips. You ain't gonna get no peanuts. You tell the stewardess, I'm a little hungry, ma'am. I'm a little bit hungry, sir. They gonna look at you and say, shit, I'm hungry too.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Now let's call a spade a spade. Ain't nobody booking a Spirit flight looking for luxury. There's no way you went to the website, hopped into the portal, booked your flight, and said, I'm looking for the most luxury, exquisite experience. I can't wait to save my money to go first class on Spirit. Nobody has ever said this. And on top of that, you remember, you got to book everything. It's essentially a la carte, right? You want to check your bags? That's a fee. You want to carry on a bag? That's a fee. A personal item? That's a fee. Oh, you want to get some food? That's an additional fee. You're kind of large, morbidly obese. Shit, I think you might need a seatbelt extender. That's a fee. I cannot confirm nor deny the last said sentiment. Whatever the case just so happens to be. Ain't nobody expecting to get a A++ experience when you're only on this flight because you're attempting to be relatively frugal and get from point A to point B. But why are there bed bugs on the flight? There aren't even any beds. How unsanitary of a location do you happen to operate to where you got bed bugs on a flight with no beds? Then they got roaches as well. Spirit Airlines is the hood, the ghetto. There's no reason why one should be flying on this flight unless you absolutely have to. I understand everybody goes through hard times. Everybody got their ups and downs. You may be going through a down right now. When you find yourself in a situation where you got to do what you got to do, okay. But when you have a choice of an airline to choose, why would you select Spirit?
So we have 200 passengers on this flight right now. Everyone's luggage is down there. How long have you been waiting?
7 hours.
7 hours. So they told us it was going to be 30 minutes, and we're all still on this flight.
Spirit.
At
make sure you
10:44, Spirit.
Police! gotta go.
Now, I know what you're thinking. That's a commonality. That's not the first time that people have been trapped on a flight for 7 hours with no pilots anywhere to be seen. It's not the first time that you ever had bed bugs and roaches on a flight. It's not the first time that you ever seen people going through, the security checkpoints looking incredibly raggedy when getting ready to go and check their bag. It's not the first time that you ever happen to have brawls due to a bunch of cancellations.
Broward County Sheriff's deputies intervened at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport overnight. When passengers, according to police, were so upset, they began to fight each other near the crowded Spirit Airlines check-in counter.
This is actually our 3rd Spirit flight that has been canceled since Thursday. I slept in an airport in Philly already on Thursday night, and I don't want to sleep in an airport again tonight.
Cancellations happen all the time. It's not only Spirit, but it's always Spirit.
Don't play with me. Do not play with me. Do not play with me, because I'm not the one nor the two. You're not the one or the two. Let's go. You ain't got shit done. You ain't gonna do nothing.
Name my ticket.
Speaking on me for nothing.
Like I said, keep my fucking name out your mouth, bitch.
Keep my name out your mouth, because mine is always in yours for some reason.
No, some reason.
It
Back
always
the fuck
is.
out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here before I slap the shit out of
You're
you.
not gonna smack shit.
Try me.
You think you're
Ten
fucking tough? I'm not
Try me.
listening.
Try me, Ten. I be done drop kicked your ass. Fuck out of here, you dirty bitch. Yes, you are. Fuck out of here. You and your raggedy ass fucking bitch. Fuck out of here. Go suck a dick. Like I said what I said. And I said what I said. Please step to me like you want it. Go suck another dirty dick.
Spirit Airlines put an unaccompanied child on the wrong flight, sparking comparisons to the Home Alone films. On Thursday, 6-year-old Casper Ramos was supposed to board a flight from Philadelphia to Fort Myers, Florida, but somehow little Casper ended up on a different flight to Orlando. His grandmother then drove over 150 miles to retrieve him and wonders how this happened.
I want them to call me and let me know how my grandson ended up in Orlando. How did that happen? Did they get him out the plane? Did the flight attendant, after mom handle him with paperwork, did she let him go by himself?
A Spirit Airlines spokesperson said the company apologized to the family for the incorrect boarding. They also claimed that the child was always under the care and supervision of a Spirit team member.
And you know what's crazy? If you complain to customer service, they're going to give you the same thing they give everybody, a $60 credit. Oh, you had a first class ticket on Spirit. Maybe you paid about $400. Here's a $60 credit. Let's go and bring your child onto the wrong plane that brings them to the wrong destination. Here's a $60 credit. Oh, did you have a bad customer service experience? Did you happen to have a bed bug crawl into your goddamn shoe and you brought it back to your house? Here's a $60 credit. Spirit can go fuck itself.
From me to you, go fuck yourself.
Until there's no more air in my lungs, I will remain a Spirit Airlines hater. There is nothing they can do to turn me into a fan, let alone somebody who can sing they doggone praise. Especially the fact that they keep giving out $60 credits. You got a hairline fracture on your leg, $60 credit. You happen to fall out of your seat due to turbulence, despite the fact that you had your seatbelt clipped, $60 credit. The pilot showed up late, $60 credit. There's no wheels on the plane to do a safe landing when you made it to the doggone tarmac, $60 credit. Screw these motherfuckers.
Hate you, motherfuckers. Hate them some bitches.
Ooh. Pack them up. Get them out of here. Every single time you get on a flight, you're going to be looking like Denzel in that movie.
I'm sorry, Mr. Whitaker. I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
I said, God help me.
Y'all let it be known in the comment section down below. What is your worst flying experience? What was the airline and what exactly transpired? And would you ever fly that airline ever again? Because I want to see something. Because every time I've spoke to somebody, by about 70 to 85%, their worst flying experience just so happened to be Spirit. You can sprinkle in a little bit of the Frontier Airlines in there as well. But let it be known, what was your worst flying experience? Let's have a dialogue, because I can guarantee you it's probably Spirit. Hey, I appreciate you watching the entire video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button on the way out if you haven't already. And on top of that, hit that notification bell as well. For whatever reason, YouTube's only showing my videos to 20% of my subscribers. So if you have already turned on the notification bell, turn it off, turn it back on. If you never turn it on, turn it on. I appreciate you.